What's up guys, Carmen here. Today's video we are going to be going over some tips that'll help you get better at playing Nerf Strike. So the first tip I would like to go over is your movement. So when I say movement, I mean like I'm on whatchamacallit. I'm on like strafing, for instance. If you I'm on in order to get better, you should strafe more. Mostly because strafing is a key part of the game and can really help you get better at the game. And also too, along with strafing is also knowing how to aim while strafing. Now normally people might just strafe mindlessly and hope they hit someone while they shoot while they strafe mindlessly. You kind of want to strafe in like certain areas. Like for instance, maybe like if you're if someone's shooting at you, maybe you should try to strafing away from their bullets as they're coming out. Like if they miss a shot on you, maybe you should look where that shot is, because now you know where their aim is mostly focused on. And so maybe you should like move away from where their aim is focused and move more or where their aim isn't focused. Mostly because it can definitely help you stop getting tagged and make it harder for the opponent to tag you. And assuming when you already have your aim, you're already aimed at them. Then, well, yeah, moving away from them can actually help. Another thing too is also knowing how to throw your grenades. Because now, let's say someone's following you, for instance. Maybe instead of just us like throwing and you're turning around all the way to throw your grenade, maybe if there's a wall in front of you, instead of just throwing it normally, you try instead to throw it at the wall so it bounces back and at them. So now they're not gonna see either first when the grenade starts coming out of your hand. So right after it comes out of your hand, they're not gonna see it. So it's actually already gonna have its timer before it explodes running. So by the time it actually they see it, they don't really have enough time to strafe away. Okay, too, which will also help. Another thing too is knowing how to place your turrets. Mostly because as normally you might be placing your turrets in the wrong spots, which will lead to them not getting any kills and them not really helping out your team. And so like for instance, if I were to place my turret right at that cannon right there, that might be a good spot. But now just like placing my turret right on top of that rock right there, anyone's gonna be able to get it. So it's actually a terrible idea to put my turret right there. And mostly right there specifically. I mean, there's very few spots in maps where it's actually just like absolutely terrible to place your turret, but yeah. Another thing too, you can also use your turret as a defense mechanism, but I really don't recommend doing it, mostly because if you're not in exactly a good spot to place down your turret where the other team has like a chance not to see your turret. Mostly whenever you place down a turret, you want the other team to always be able to see your turret, because if the other team can see your turret, and your turret can see the other team, which is also very hazardous too in the same time. But I'd rather my turret be able to see the other team and the other team to be able to see my turret than the other team be able to see my turret and my turret not being able to see the other team. So yeah. Another thing too, don't place your turrets on slopes, like on top of slopes. Like for instance, if I were to place my turret right here, like if this was like a more elevated slope, and it elevated slightly faster, and that'd actually be a terrible spot to place my turret. It'd be like a big mistake to place my turret there. Mostly because if I did that, and people literally being right before that slope starts to elevate, like let's say I place a turret right here. Well, now you can literally see my turret, and you can basically take down my turret very fast too, because my turret can't see you, but you can see my turret, which is actually very bad and for placing down on a turret. Another thing too, you also want to try like finding areas that are like very easy for your turret to spot enemies. So like for instance, right where I just placed that turret, that's like a very good place to put your turret, mostly because those two little launch pads right there are very much used during port games. So just like placing a turret in that spot right there makes it way harder for people to spot your turret and take down your turret. But that's it for today's video. Bye!